Hello guys. About 2 weeks ago, I've attempted a 3-day water fast, but I thought I should really make this video because it's really important because I've made some really bad mistakes, and I thought it's important to share my experience for people who want to try and attempt doing a three-day water fast or even longer, to understand how to approach it, especially to do with preparation stages. Because I think that was pretty much the only mistake I've done, and that just ruined everything, which is why I didn't actually complete my 3-day water fast. Before I start talking about the whole experience, I want to explain why it's a really good idea to do water fasting of any length, really. I have done water fast before. I've successfully done intermittent fasting for a very long time, maybe like, I don't know, 2 years. I've been doing intermittent fasting pretty much every day. So anywhere between 12 and 16 hours is intermittent fasting. Then I've done 24-hour fasts before. Water fasts and dry fasts I've done. So I did attempt not even drinking anything during the fast. And I've also done a successful 36-hour water fast before. So I thought, 72 hours is a long time, but I thought I've done 36 hours. I should be okay with doing the 72 hours because 36 hours, it was challenging, but it was okay. So I thought I can do it. I thought so. My thoughts and the reality didn't align there. Anyway, so for the reasons to do the water fasts, first one is, it's pretty basic and self-explanatory. A break for your digestive system, your liver functioning, your kidney functioning, everything is obviously related to the digestion because as you're eating, the whole body's working to process this food, and it takes a lot of energy and effort to do that. The second reason was to slow down. For me, the reason to do water fast is to slow down because I am generally a very active person and not in a healthy way. A lot of the times I find myself becoming very involved in whatever I'm doing and I don't take a break and I rush through everything and I'm just trying to get to the next thing and I'm not paying attention to what's happening in my life. And I found that with previous water fasts, what it really helped me to do is to slow down. Because you're not eating, you have less energy, so you physically can't do many things. And also because you have that reduced amount of energy, you kind of start doing everything like a sloth. And it really helps my mental state to just sort of, chill out and just be more in the moment. More than anything. Reason number 3 is to remove toxins from your body, and in my case also to figure out if it will help clear my acne. I am doing this 2 weeks later, as I said, but you can still see that my acne has just been getting worse for the last 5 months or so. I know that water fasts have helped people before. It's not a long-term solution per se. It's really great to sort of cleanse the system out once, but it didn't really help me in the long term. But it is still a really good reason. Like the removing of the toxins from your body is good, not just for the acne, but in general for your body. Reason number 4, ketosis and longevity. Ketosis is a really big topic and I'm not going to talk about it because it's very complicated. And I have done my research on it and I understand the basics of how it works. So if you want to learn more about it, then search a separate video about ketosis and how it works. It all comes down to the fact that when you're not giving your body proper fueling, your body kind of goes into this state of a little anxiety in the sense that it thinks that I don't have the food, so I need to preserve myself. And it's really interesting. And I think when you do these water fasts, you kind of start noticing this happening to you yourself. And it's amazing to watch that. 5th reason for me was to reset my immune system. It works for the same reason as the other things I just explained work. So your body goes into a certain state of urgency, I guess, where it thinks, I'm not having any food, I need to do something about it. And it just reboots your whole immune system. Again, it's all scientifically backed up. You can have a look at it online. These were my reasons to do it. However, there are plenty of other reasons why people do water fasts and the benefits of the water fasts. Okay, so let's talk about how that went. Good Monday morning. It is day 1 of the water fast. I feel hungry. And I'm pretty swollen, to be honest. I don't know why. I think it's just water retention. I ate quite a bit yesterday. I felt really quite sick last night, actually. I think to prepare for the fast, it is recommended to eat more fats in the few days prior to the fast. So for the last 2 to 3 days, I've been eating a lot more fats than carbs. I think my stomach liked it, to be honest. Maybe because it was too fast of a change. So yeah, I'm not feeling that great. 4.5 hours later, I'm still in bed. And I literally can't make myself get up. I'm tired and hungry. It's going great. I picked myself up and left the house. I thought I needed some fresh air, because today's going really hard. I've done 24-hour and 36-hour water fast before, and it hasn't been this hard. I think when I start thinking about the fact that I have 3 days to go before I can eat again, is triggering my survival mechanisms, and I start feeling very emotional and anxious. The body just goes into a kind of panic mode, I think. So it has been really quite challenging, and it hasn't even been 24 hours yet, so yeah. I just need to stick with it. I know it will be better soon. I just had a shower. I keep getting waves of energy. Very short-lived, but I do. And then the rest of the time, it's just a massive slump. And usually during those times, I get just kind of like a wave of heat coming over me. So yeah, it's it's been an emotional roller coaster today. I don't know why. It's almost like my body, my soul, and my mind are all going through a massive cleanse. I have heard that when you go through a 24-hour fast, I don't know why I did that, like that signifies 24 hours or something. Because your intestines is considered your second brain, our microbiome in our intestines and our digestive tract is largely responsible for our thoughts and emotions and how we feel and what we think. It is said that during the 24-hour fast, the bad bacteria starts dying. And what it can create is, basically, it will make you feel like you are dying. You will have irrational thoughts in your mind that I am dying, even though it's only a 24 bloody hour fast. It's like so negligible. People go for 6 weeks without food, like fasting, intentional fasting, and they're fine. One day and feels like I'm dying. Because the bacteria is dying and it's sending signals to your brain so that you do something to keep them alive. And so all day I had thoughts of food.
And usually I do, but like not as much. And the last couple of times I did 24-hour fasts, I didn't actually have almost any cravings of food. And that just shows that prior to those two fasts, probably my microbiome has been really healthy. And maybe I've been eating something off, or something happened in between my last fast and today that created more bad bacteria in my gut. Now I feel a little bit better. I've drank a lot of water today. I had 1 glass of warm water with I go from water to water. Sorry, probably confuse you. Like, where is she from? I had a warm glass of water with salt in the afternoon, just to make sure that I'm not washing out all of my salts from the body, because as I said, I am sweating as well sometimes, even though I can literally be lying on my bed doing nothing and I will just start sweating. So yeah, definitely toxins leaving my body. And yeah, it's, I think, 3 hours past the 24-hour mark. I'm really happy. I just realized I've been holding the camera the wrong way the whole time. Back, whatever. I think it really does help me to slow down. But I want some biscuits right now. Today I can't even seem to be able to walk that much. I feel like there's a lot more clarity in my mind than there was last morning. But I literally have no energy in my body. My heart is racing. My legs feel like the muscles are just non-existent. I woke up at, it was 10 to 3 at night. My muscles felt like they were, I don't know how to describe that. Sorry, it's like really difficult to talk today. My muscles felt like they needed to be stretched, but I had no energy to stretch them. And I felt sick in my stomach. My brain, it's like, that's the thing, it's not foggy. It's just it's so difficult for my mouth to move. 32 hours left. Yeah, I couldn't do it anymore, to be honest. I've done 42 hours. It was not healthy at all. And so I'm just gonna drink my mint tea, and then I'm having a little vegetable broth, a stock with pak choy. Yeah. I had a little bit of food, so now I can slightly better compose my thoughts. That was the toughest thing I've done for a while. And I think it was so because of poor preparation. Instead of doing what I normally do before fasting, which is eat light foods, I decided to look up on the internet how people prepare for 3-day fasts and longer and things like that. And the only sources that I did find said that the thing you can do is eat more fats, because your body will kind of get used to receiving energy from the fat rather than carbohydrates. And I was like, okay, that makes some sense. But that was wrong. So that was my mistake, and that's why it made it so much harder. And that's why I didn't finish it. But I'm okay with that, because the thing is, I know that if I kept going and I pushed to 48-hour mark or 50 or even 72-hour mark, I would have pushed my body to a limit it was just not ready for that kind of stress. You shouldn't feel this ill on a 3-day fast. It should not happen to you. I mean, oh my God, that was a great lesson. And I will definitely attempt a 72-hour fast again. But I'm not, to be honest, I'm not going to even look up any more information, because if you try and find information online of how to do it best, it's so different websites, they just contradict each other. And my best advice is start with smaller fasting periods and find what feels good for you. Because maybe you will find that eating fats is much better for you than eating something that is more fibrous or whatever, which is less likely. But if that will work for you, then so be it. Maybe if you are already on some kind of ketogenic diet, then keep doing that. But I think the most disastrous thing is to change your diet 2 or 3 days before the fast starts. The thing I think that made it so difficult is that I completely lost my routine. It shouldn't happen to you. Like if you look at reviews of people that have done fasts before, even 7-day fasts, people function properly and normally. You know, they feel slightly more tired, and sometimes they have more energy, sometimes they have less energy, but you know, it's not what I went through is just not normal. So I just finished editing this video, and I realized I didn't actually finish in any proper way. I didn't finish talking about the fast in any proper way. So I'm just going to finish it off now. The main points have been said. So to prepare, the best way is to try shorter versions and figure out what is best for you. Do not change your diet drastically in the days prior to the fast. Try to cleanse your intestines out as much as you can prior to the fast. So do that by eating much more fiber or drink a lot more water. So include that in your diet, but don't change it drastically. And yeah, you should be absolutely fine. Okay, guys, I hope this video was helpful to you. It's a really long one, but I just thought I would share the whole experience because it's nice to kind of know what you're in for when you go into it. And this is an example of what should not happen to you. So if this is happening to you, stop immediately and call the doctor. No, I'm joking. Don't call the doctor. Just eat some food. And yeah, the thing I ate after the fast was some vegetable stock and mint tea. The next time I ate was like literally in an hour. Just starting eating tiny meals, very light meals frequently, and just to get your digestion working properly. Just stay well and healthy, guys, okay? Peace.